Hello guys, it's me. Hey, do you remember like 3 months ago when I said I'm gonna do a Q&A video? Well, now I finally got around to recording it. To be fair, I've sort of left this till last minute because, well, I thought maybe I'll give you guys a little more of a chance to, send in some questions. And to be honest, at first this video has gone through development hell, to put it lightly. Originally, I had this whole idea where I was going to do an Ace Attorney parody, but then I decided, you know what, fuck it. I don't have the talent for it, and, well, you guys would probably not get it. I feel like Ace Attorney is not really something a lot of Digimon fans would play. So I'm just going to go ad-lib and just read the questions verbatim. So, in case you were wondering, I posted a video when I hit 100 subscribers about 100 days ago. Actually, yeah, it would be about 100 days ago, quite literally. And since then, I've nearly doubled that. I'm fucking... Every time I see that sub count grow by, like, 1, my dick explodes. Because holy shit, that's insane. But then it, like, shrivels back down when one fucker unsubscribes. But, to be fair, I can't blame you. I mean, look at this fucking channel. So, you know what? If you want to unsubscribe now, then be my guest. You know what? I'm sitting at 80, and I feel like that might change by the time I upload it. So let's just say 100 of you fuckers unsubscribe, and then resubscribe. I'll have to remake this video. You fucking prick. Okay, I'm just kidding. So, let's get these questions started. I'm just going to randomize them. I got quite a few interesting questions, so let's go through them.
Pick 3 Digimon to have a night out on the town with.
This is a very, very good question. I'm gonna go, let's see. Let's go Monitormon, because if he's connected to the internet or cable, we could watch sports, and we wouldn't have to go to a bar. We could just literally sit in a McDonald's, and we could watch free shit. So Monitormon would be one. Also, he's a ninja, which means that he could probably jump the counter and get me as much drinks and not be spotted. He's got the ninja abilities. Let's say Ogremon X. Not regular Ogremon, Ogremon X. I feel like that guy knows how to party, whereas Ogremon Original, OG, he looks a little bit like he'd just get us kicked out. Whereas Ogremon X, yeah, he looks like he'll get us kicked out, but do you really want to fuck with a guy who carries a literal axe? Get it? Final Digimon. I'm gonna say Numamon. Actually, no. What's the yellow one? Geramon? I'm gonna say Geramon, because it's the women mentality where you hang out with the ugly chick that makes you look better. So, by hanging out with me, that Garamon's gonna have a huge confidence boost, and he's gonna slay so much pussy.
Favorite character from the Adventure universe?
Well, looking back when I first watched this show, it was TK. Yeah, I know, right? I shit on TK all the time, but when I was a kid, I fucking loved TK. He was great. But then when I rewatched it in my teens, it was Mimi. Like, hands down, she fucking was the most hilarious character. But now in my adult years, I probably favor Joe. Only because, well, Joe pretty much sums up what I would actually do. I'd probably shit myself and run away in most of these situations, let's be fair.
Favorite Trashmon/Evo fail?
You see, the problem is it's limited to the original release, so I'm only limited to 6. It's kind of sad, because, I'd like a lot of them. Like, Doggymon was one that looks hilarious, but he's never been in a VPET, so I'm gonna actually go out on a limb, and I'm gonna say Geckomon. I like the idea in the V6, where when he attacks, he shoots poop. So he's shooting poop out of his trumpet, which means that that's his bunghole.
Best moment in the Digimon anime history?
Probably when Beelzemon killed Leomon. It stuck with you. You really felt it. Also, maybe this part from Ghost Games where Chaos Gamamon fists Sarukimon's mouth. I don't know why, but I just find this still fucking hilarious. I don't know why.
Favorite band?
Aid.
Would you rather be a bee or a wasp?
That's actually a harder question than your last one, because as a wasp, I could be an annoying cunt and keep stinging you constantly. But when I kind of get sick of that life, I might want to, sting you once and just end it all.
Favorite upload on your channel?
Well, because this is 3 months ago, I'm gonna probably say at the time it would have been the Melomyotismon video. I really loved the making the puppet part. That that part was, when I look back on it, I really think that was pretty funny. But if I really want to think about it, I'd say either the Armadillomon video or my Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, only because that literally took me 3 days to make. And I love Generation 1. I'm a filthy Gen 1er. I cannot stand any of the other generations. Generation 2 borrowed too much from Generation 1. Generation 3, too much water. Generation 4, don't even fucking talk to me about Generation 4. That was painful. Generation 5, I actually really liked. Generation 6, what a letdown. Generation 7, fuck the first part of the game. Generation 8,
What are your thoughts on the different tones between the Japanese and English release of Digimon Adventure? What one do you prefer, and why?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna always prefer the English dub. Only because, one, I'm not a fan of just having to read subs. And the reason for it is, I feel like I'm missing the action when I'm sort of focusing on trying to read what they're actually saying. So when I watch a subbed anime, I'm watching it multiple times and pausing it and going back to get the full gist. Whereas with that, I don't really have to. I watch it once and it's like, cool, I get it. But besides that, the English dub just has so many fucking hilarious lines. Like the whole original Diaboromon movie, our War Games. I love the fact, and I made fun of it when I made the parody video of it, that they just kept talking about Willis. We had fucking nothing to do with the fucking show. There's a line where Diaboromon fires off the nuke. He's pressed the big red button. It's going to blow up Ty and Izzy. And then Izzy goes, oh, by the way, Willis apologizes for this. I fucking love that part. And it's fucking, when I rewatched it, I was laughing so fucking hard. I had to pause the movie. I had to take a 15-minute break because I couldn't stop laughing. And then when I came back, the whole importance of Omnimon Omegamon, all I could think about was, this is fucking Willis's fault, you piece of shit.
Do you come from a land down under?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's what my birth certificate says.
Do women really glow and men plunder?
Believe it or not, yes. For some reason, Australian women, have this weird pigmentation in their skin, like a glow-in-the-dark piece of plastic. Once they absorb enough sunlight and UV rays, they actually glow in the dark. And men have to plunder because we like to swim?
Do you hear that thunder?
No. But thanks for asking.
What is the best your favorite?
I got 2 questions of these. They're more or less the same question, so I feel like I would kind of sum it up. It's kind of hard. I've always thought about this. I've always thought about this question, what is my absolute favorite Digimon? And it's really hard to narrow it down to just one. A lot of Digimon are amazing. So I'm just gonna go off of just a general feel for some of them. This is in no particular order. I'm just gonna go off them. Machine Dramon, I think, is an amazing design. I love the fact that he's actually a fusion of 3 of the best Digimon from the original Virtual Pet release. Armadillomon, because, I mean, come on, he's my boy. Any of the 4 sovereigns, I love the sort of Chinese mythology of the 4 sacred beasts. I don't know if that's actually what it's called, but, you know, I really like that dynamic of the 4 beasts. I do like the ancient Digimon as well. I kind of think the whole combination of them, but then again, it might be the slightest bit of nostalgia for Frontier, even though I hardly remember what happens in Frontier. I have no idea.
Which Agumon is your favorite?
I like Agumons where we could just slap as much random shit on them and call it an Agumon. So I think that has to go to Snow Agumon 2006. It's such a random fucking Digimon that I'm not even sure if that's a real thing. But you know what? Let's make our own Agumon right here and now. Let's just throw a bunch of random shit together and make an Agumon. So we're going to start with Snow Agumon. We're going to make him Yellow Snow Agumon. We're going to also give Agumon his PhD in biomedicine. So he's going to be a Dr. Yellow Snow Agumon. We're also going to give him a samurai training. But because of his size, we're only going to give him a knife. So it'd be Dr. Snow Agumon with a knife. 2006 with the armbands. Bonda memes.
What made you come up with your Digimon animations you do?
You call that shit animation, Traxel? Bruh, that ain't animation, bruh. That's... Come on, dude. You're being a little too generous, my guy. You're being a little too generous. But if you really want to know, before I came up with what I was going to do on this channel, it took me a while to find the sort of niche, which is why it's just sort of been sitting dormant for the longest time. But I eventually found those in the nutshell style videos. One YouTuber in particular that I really liked was Mastermind. His Ace Attorney in a nutshell videos were fucking hilarious, especially to someone who's, you know, a massive fan of Ace Attorney. I thought that was really cool, and I was really struggling at the time to just think of the first video I would do. So I kind of threw just something against the wall, and I look at it and I think, well, I could do better. So I made the Edamon one, and then I was like, you know what? Let's just keep going with this. Why not?
What other projects or plans do you have for your channel?
Well, there are a few things I wanted to do. As I said, there were other ideas I thought about doing before I actually started making any videos on my channel. One of them was in the kin of Masako X's sort of Dragon Ball What Ifs. I fucking love those videos. I really do. I think they're really good thought experiments, and I kind of wanted to do that for the Digimon anime. You know, any of them, like Adventure, Tamers, Frontier. I had a few, like, not to give any away, but, you know, what if Kari went to summer camp? You know, what if Renamon was killed instead of Leomon? What if Kazu and Kenta were useful? You know, ideas like that. But when I made the first video, I actually did record it, and I'm not sure what I did with that, to be honest. This is going back a while. I don't know if I uploaded it, I can't remember, but I had this epiphany where this is a video coming from a guy who no one knew in the Digimon community. No one would take this shit seriously. So I went back to my old foolproof plan. Shitpost. But maybe one day I might actually do it, but I don't have any plans to do that at the moment. It's a maybe. It's a what if. Also, there are more immediate plans. In fact, Trax, you actually gave me one of these ideas. I'm actually working on it at the moment. Can't say what it is yet, but you'll see.
Top 5 favorite primates.
Top 5. Gorilla, rest in peace Harambe. I'm gonna say chimpanzee. I think they're pretty cool. Technically lemurs are, so they can go in there. This is in no particular order. I'm just trying to think. Japanese snow monkeys, because it doesn't sound like something I should be saying on YouTube. If I was getting any sort of ad revenue, I would be demonetized for just saying Japanese snow monkey. That just doesn't sound like something I would say. But I think one of my favorite monkeys, at least now, is the orangutan. I think orangutans are fucking cool. I really do, especially the orangutan that drives a fucking go-kart. Holy shit! Look at this guy. I could actually jump in this car, and I reckon this fucking guy could go into the McDonald's drive-thru and he could get me a Big Mac all by just doing simple grunts. And I love him. And I want to get an orangutan and okay, I don't really want to get an orangutan and train it to do that. I want someone to do it for me.
Do you know why?
I think that's more of a question for God. Oh wait, that's why you asked me.
Have you ever put a shrimp on a Barbie?
Success!
How to defeat Armadillomon?
You don't. And that is all the questions that I received. Once again, I want to thank everyone who uploaded these questions. Some of them I even got from my Instagram, just, you know, before I started recording this. And I just want to say to anyone who has subscribed, who has liked, who has commented, even if you've disliked any of my videos or if you've unsubscribed, you know, I appreciate you. And I thank you for giving me, you know, some of your time. Like, even if you just clicked on one of my videos without really giving a fuck about anything I have to offer or anything else, I appreciate it. I going forward, I will keep going. I'll keep making what I'm doing. I enjoy it. I enjoy getting the comments from you guys. It's really nice. It makes me happy to read. It makes me happy to log onto this website. Seeing the numbers jump gives me a huge dopamine rush, which, you know, that's great. I would like to maybe bring other people onto this channel, maybe feature some people, try and, you know, do something with other people. But to be honest, like, I wouldn't know what to really do. If you want to follow me on anything else that isn't, you know, YouTube, I'm barely active on Instagram. I don't post much, but, you know, I look at it. Twitter, I have it. I even have a Twitch, but to be completely fair, I have no fucking intention of ever streaming on that website. So look, if you want to follow me on Twitch, you know, you can. I'm not going to use it anytime soon, but yeah. All right, boys and girls and that Technicolor rainbow in between. That is pretty much it.